Hey people, CzarThwomp here, and welcome to episode 18 of Ace Investigations 2. Last time, we were just doing some we were basically debating with Edgeworth, with Justine and Sebastian, just doing the things, coming on to the clues like Dogen was the murderer, with his chisels, and let's go. When I entered here earlier, I saw 5 chisels.
That's right, there were definitely 5 there before.
So the one that disappeared was the smallest one. Presumably for portable use. Dogen, where's that chisel? I'm not free to leave this place. I have no need for a portable chisel. Not free to leave? In that case, he mustn't have been free to hide the deadly chisel either. Dogen, you just dug your own grave. It seems you know something. Would you care to show it? Dogen couldn't leave, so the place his chisel is. Dogen is a prisoner, so he can't leave himself freely. Perhaps he could send his dog out to dispose of it, but he would not have been able to confirm the weapon's location. So what does that leave? Above all else, special metal tools are allowed in the cell. Even if one chisel were to appear here, no one would suspect a thing. Be a fool not to take advantage of that. I see, of course. It's always safest if you do something yourself. But I examined everything! I didn't find any hiding place in this cell! I am certain that the murder weapon is here. The reason you haven't found it is because it was clearly hidden. You say I hid it? Where exactly? Think. Where could you have hidden it? I had to remember everything up to this point. There must be some clue. Ah, does that mean what I think it means?
Let's get going! Mr. Edgeworth!
Kind to think of it, that dog hasn't barked at me once today. Previously, when I came to this special cell, it barked at Dogen's command. That's it! That's what's been out of place! There's just one place he could have hidden the murder weapon. Giving up already. How dull, how dull. I will present evidence. This piece of evidence shows where you concealed the murder weapon. Hasn't your dog been awfully quiet today?
Now that you mention it, it hasn't barked at once up.
Shirhan Dogen, open that dog's mouth now. Anubis doesn't bark needlessly. I ordered him to do that before. In that case, order it to bark now. Naturally, you should be able to, if you have nothing to hide. It was inevitable. Anubis, show them your mouth. As you can see, a dog of this size can easily conceal a small chisel in its...
What? Why a chisel? The dog had one in its mouth?
I thought he was unusually quiet. Was he unable to follow this discussion? Sebastian, here's your Tamagotchi. Please just play in the corner. Could you call the forensics department urgently, please?
I got it!
A reaction! This chisel tests positive for blood.
What?
I guess this proves my theory. It just wasn't nonsense. Would this chisel be the murder weapon then? It reacted positively for blood. There's no doubt about it. Mr. Shirhan Dogen, now that the murder weapon has been found, I must ask you for your testimony. No. We know how your dog got to the detention center, and we found the murder weapon. Do you still think you can talk your way out of this? Interesting.
This guy, even at a time like this, he's still smiling.
Sneering is actually the more appropriate term. Well, Anubis, it seems everyone has become suspect of you. It's quite troubling, but since it has come to this, we have no choice but to tell them the truth. I did not kill everyone. I've long since grown weary of killing. It has become stale to me. It no longer gets me hard. What's this? His face looks completely composed. It seems we'll need to listen to Mr. Dogen's explanation. Please promptly give us your testimony. Certainly. You know, Dogen always reminded me of General Scar from Billy and Mandy. He just always did. First of all, I would like to explain my motive. I do not know anyone by the name of Knightley. We shared no connection. So I wouldn't think some motive from murder would just appear out of nowhere. Or are you insinuating my Anubis had a motive? He only bears his fangs at others on my command. I do not hunger for blood so much as to kill a man I do not even know.
Coming from an assassin, it sure is persuasive.
An assassin who only kills acquaintances. I doubt that would be profitable. I may kill strangers in my line of work, but I never make it personal. Is there evidence that shows a connection between Knightley and Dogen? I should thoroughly review the evidence once more. Thankfully, this one is very short. All you gotta do... Okay. Boom. Easy as pie. Easy as pie. You've lost your touch, Shirhan Dogen. You had your dog clean up after you. You should have disposed of this too. This is a record of a correspondence chess game found in the victim's cell. This record, and your chessboard in your cell, both clearly depict the same game. What? I've had the number of possible chess positions is around 10 to the 120th power.
10 times 10, 120 times 100, 1,000. Is that even a real number?
Indeed, there's absolutely no way these two could have coincided by chance. Tell us your reason for killing Knightley, unless you intend to explain this as a coincidence. Well, don't they say that the truth is stranger than fiction? It is as you said, this is merely a coincidence.
But there's no way that could happen!
My correspondence chess opponent was the victim in this incident. What a horrible coincidence. Aren't you shocked too, Anubis? Looks like I'll have to tell them the truth, Anubis, my boy. The animal show, or something. That was when everyone left. Anubis brought the body to my cell. He had already been stabbed in the neck with the murder weapon. I did not wish to be suspected, so I had Anubis carry the body to the workroom. After that, he pulled out the murder weapon and returned to me. So you're saying the one who pulled the murder weapon out was Anubis? That's right. If I pulled it out myself here, the blood would have been a problem.
Mr. Edgeworth, isn't this what that dog guy said?
A large black dog was biting into the victim's neck. What? What did you say? It was a truly hellish scene. That dog killed him. I see, so that means Saw witnessed the moment the murder weapon was pulled out. Oh yes, that prisoner's testimony. It surprised me when I first heard it. It's not often that Anubis makes a blunder like that, right, boy? Now, I believe that explains my actions. I did not kill him. All I did was remove the murder weapon. Now, will that be all? Anubis is getting tired.
Objection!
Whoa there. Just a moment, Mr. Dogen. Mr. Shields! Isn't there one thing you haven't explained? Why would you need to pull out the murder weapon in the first place? That's right. I understand why he'd move the body to draw suspicion away from him, but did he really need to retrieve the murder weapon? I thought him just a fool, but how quickly his scent has changed. Care to elaborate, Mr. Dogen? It was because of this bell. The bell attached to the murder weapon, and the bell on my dog's neck. They share a distinctive shape, wouldn't you say? The assassin Shirhan Dogen's trademark.
An assassin's trademark?
The blind assassin, Shirhan Dogen, he always appears at the sound of a bell. Yes, Shelly has his calling card, Dogen has a freaking bell. The sound of a bell ringing in the dark of night is said to be the last thing his targets hear. You remember well. It has been a while since you last saw my bells, after all. When I prosecute you in court, I confiscate a knife with the bell attached to it. Yes, my bells. There are only 2 in the world. Only 2? They're custom made, attached to my knife in Anubis's collar. Even though I can only rely on my ears, I can easily identify them. The last one has been confiscated and is not in my possession. When Anubis brought the body here, I heard a familiar sound. I thought my knife must have been embedded in the body. So I imagined my confusion when I found out that it was merely a chisel with my bell attached. Indeed, your knife is nothing like this chisel. Either way, those bells are my trademark. Moreover, I'm the only one in this prison who uses chisels. With all this, I knew I would be falsely suspected. So I removed the murder weapon and hid it. Hold it! So you're claiming that you only moved the body? Didn't I tell you? That chisel isn't mine. If you think I'm lying, go ahead and check for my fingerprints. Sebastian? Me? But how do I check for... I washed it out really thoroughly. Forensics. Yes, ma'am. Reaction, we have fingerprints. They're Knightley's, Justine. What about Dogen's? Nope, just Knightley's. No evidence of him. Only Knightley's fingerprints. It can't be. Should we re-examine it? See, now, I never even touched that chisel, because I ordered Anubis to carry it in his mouth. In other words, the fingerprints belong to the chisel's original owner. The murder weapon's owner. It was the victim. This is perplexing. At any rate, I did not touch the murder weapon. In other words, the killer could not have been me. Isn't that right? I have nothing to refute that! How could this? Is he really not the killer? Could Dogen's testimony actually be true? This cannot be! It seems this is sufficient enough not to warrant any further explanation. As it stands, you have not changed the state of this case. I believe this is more than enough reason for us to relieve you of your badge. To save any needless fuss, I suggest you hand over your badge now. This is bad, Zoe! This sounds serious! It's regrettable, but with those prints as the size of evidence, I'll have to rethink my logic step from step 1. But there's still so many unexplained things! Why would Mr. Knightley be carrying a chisel? It could be used for many things, perhaps even prison escapes. Well then, how do you carry it into the prison? I mean, the prisoners aren't even allowed cutlery, right, Mr. Edgeworth? Mr. Edgeworth! Even if your reason is off at first, you shouldn't let that confuse you. The most important thing is to arrive at the truth, isn't that right? It doesn't matter how you got there. Gamers are the same Simon. We have to do everything we can for his sake. Well done, Kay! Nice one, Kay. I really want to scout you for the law firm now. Remember when Uncle Ray said a defense attorney never gives up and CzarThwomp's headphones are cooking? Miles, do you understand the true meaning behind those words? The true meaning of those words? Defense attorneys carry the fate of their clients on their shoulders. You are the only person your client can rely on. Just like with Mr. Keys, we're the only ones who can save him now. We are linked by fate to our clients, and that's why we must never give up. There's no way Uncle Ray can go against the teachings of Gregory. So, what will you do? Currently, I am a defense attorney's assistant. No, an assistant at my daddy's firm. I have made a commitment to this case, therefore, if I don't save my client, I cannot say I have achieved it. I will abide by the same Simon Keys. No matter how many times my logic fails, I will always find another possibility. Okay, you're finally back. Well then, let's search out for other possibilities to start. Do you think there was a way Mr. Knightley could have brought the chisel into the prison? Was there a method? Normally, metal objects cannot be brought into the prison.
They'd just be gone by the security gate.
However, there is one way to avoid this, and that is if they were sent in a package to the detention center. That gate is only used on people. In other words, packages sent to the detention center undergo a simpler check. They don't use a metal detector for that. This never should have happened. It seems the guards were too careless. Knowing this, Knightley asked Simon to send him a package. Namely, a chessboard containing the chisel. Well, this has solved one of our problems. The fact that the chisel was not Mr. Dogen's, but Mr. Knightley's. Given this, one major issue remains. The security camera shows the dog attacking the victim. As long as this exists, I will maintain that Dogen is the killer. But Dogen never touched the murder weapon. I'm stumped. We also desire a conclusion to this matter.
Mr. Edgeworth, we can use one of my secret weapons, sorry. Secret weapon number 4. The video analyzing machine, Mr. Analysis.
What's with that ridiculous name?
I named it myself, sorry. This will let us analyze video footage in detail. Go ahead, you'll soon see that I'm not lying.
I don't know what will come of this, but all we can do now is investigate.
Mr. Edgeworth, do you know how to use this analysis?
Our video analysis machine. I know how to use it. I see no particular need for an explanation.
Yes, sorry. Alright, let's turn on this analysis and get started. Use this analysis to examine any suspicious of the video, sir.
This is the video from the detention center's camera. I believe this is the moment. If that's the case, then what does it show? Is the person in this video really Knightley? And what is the true form of the black silhouette attacking this person? I should check this video and answer these 2 questions.
There could be unexpected things in unexpected places, so be sure to check every nook and cranny, sorry.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. No. Sorry. Okay. Yes, there we go. Nothing here. I should have another look at the video. Hey, I saw another thing if I do use the zooming feature. Ah, come on. Okay. I was trying to zoom on it! I fear we may have made a grave miscalculation. This animal, this silhouette, no matter how you look at it, it's not a dog. This animal is... From the silhouette, I'd say the animal's not a dog, but a bear.
So then, in that photo I took...
Those footprints must have belonged to this bear.
Did you say a bear?
Yes, that means that man is the first person to come to mind. Now that we know this black shadow is a dog but a bear, there's a good possibility that the man that attacked is not Knightley.
Well, it can show that this man isn't Knightley. Should be somewhere in this video, shouldn't it be, sorry?
Since his face is not visible, it would be difficult to get the direct connection. However, perhaps there is something indirectly reflected.
Something reflected? Hey, isn't that a mirror in itself?
Indeed, that could be worth checking out. Okay, come on. Yes. A reflection of this person can see in the mirror. Is that a cap on his head?
Actually looks like the guy in the guards you wear, sorry. You don't think it was a guard who was attacked?
Have you received a report of any guards being attacked by an animal?
No, not that I've heard of, sorry.
Then it was someone else wearing a guard's uniform, I see. I have evidence to support... Okay. Soul in uniform. There was no report of a guard being attacked by an animal. However, we did hear that a guard's uniform was stolen. Putting two together, I'd say it was a disguise for the purpose of a prison escape.
Disguise as a guard? That sounds suspicious. Speaking of prison escapes.
Indeed, that person certainly was successful. We were under the impression that the person in this video was Knightley.
But damn it, Zarthwomp, that's why mine was now! But it's his cell after all. Why would it be anyone else?
That line of logic no longer holds. Remember the tunnel under his bed? It's possible whoever used this tunnel is the one in the video. It seems that it's time to answer that question. Just who is that person in the video? The person in the video is...
Where is Jailbird? Where is he?
Ah, yes, here we are. The person wearing the guard's uniform is... the escaped prisoner Edgeworth. The probability is extremely high. His pairs a polar bear cap.
But the person here is black!
We have evidence that can explain this matter. The reason the bear is black is... think back to Frank Todd's testimony. That's the rubber glove I dropped. Where did the mud on this glove come from? Ah, that's the mud from my mud packs. At the time I was practicing applying my mud packs. Could you tell me where this took place on the day of the incident? Since the animal show had started, I'd say it was around 9, and CzarThwomp's left hand is for some reason twitching around his thumb. It's literally pulsating. It's weird. The mud packs turned the animal's body pitch black, and my heart was pure white. I was so engrossed with covering the animals in my mud. During the animal show, Mr. Salt was applying mud packs to the animals.
So then, among those animals...
What's this polar bear? Yes. Prosecutor Edgeworth, there's a huge contradiction in your arguments. The security camera footage... Bullcrap to you! Judge Courtney, you are quite right. Salt used the mud packs during the animal show. Knowing this, a new contradiction in this video comes to light.
A new contradiction?
Okay, do you know when this footage was taken?
It was after the mud bags were used, so that would put it around 9 a.m.
In that case, you should notice something strange about this video.
Huh? What's strange about it?
Take that! The times all covered. The polar bear mud was around 9 a.m. Which means this video should have been also taken at 9 a.m. However, the timestamp reads 6 a.m. On that day, the prisoners went to the courtyard to watch the animal show. At that time, only 3 people were ready to hide. Dogen in the special cell, Salt in the workroom applying his mud packs, and the one who put his escape plan into motion at this moment, Jailbird. Edward left the polar bear in Salt's care and entered the secret tunnel. However, the bear escaped from Salt and followed after its owner. And just as he was chasing after the escaped bear, Salt happened to witness the dog pulling the murder weapon out of the body. If Salt's testimony is correct, this video must have been taken around 9 a.m. However, the timestamp is off by 3 hours.
Why would the timestamp be off like that?
Detective Gumshoe, I'd like you to examine the security camera.
Sorry, give me away, Zoe! I asked all the guards in! It seems the camera's power was cut off from more throwing off the timestamp.
What?
The camera's an old model, so it loses power, the clock stops as well.
In that case, this means the camera's power was cut by 3 hours.
Well, I'm at it. I've got some more information for you, sir. Yeah, that Knightley denied stealing the key, right? See, nobody could believe that there was a criminal, but Knightley testified I was knocked out too.
That may not be necessarily be a lie. My, there you are! Making progress in your investigation. Can I be of any help? Actually, Warden Roland, there's something we must report to you. The escaped prisoner Jailbird is most likely still inside the prison. He has disguised himself. Here's the proof. Oh, sorry, had a little skin on my lip. Anyways, the person visible in the security video is Edgeworth, so perhaps he is still in this very building.
Come to think of it, didn't Mr. Albert have a bracelet like the other prisoners?
The bracelet would have been concealed under the uniform sleeves. Moreover, the prison's main gate does not have a sensor to detect bracelets. All he would have to do is avoid any doors with sensors inside the prison. That's right, so if he didn't enter the cells or the workrooms, could one of you guys be Jailbird?
Rocky!
Stop it! What are you doing?
It would seem that Rocky has answered that question for us.
No! Rocky, this is all your fault! I can't go to Reno and punch out my accountant!
This little guy loves you so much, it's enviable.
Right then, seize him at once! Force him to watch Mo the Clown!
Wait, there's something we must hear from this prisoner. It's necessary we are able to find the truth. I'd like permission to interrogate him.
Understood. What you want out of me?
Albert's escape route is likely linked to Knightley's cell, so it's highly likely he knows something about the crime. I'd like you to know about the day the body was found.
So it was you guys! You were the ones who found my secret tunnel! It took me ages to dig that! The day the body was found was the day I decided to escape. I was in disguise. Then Rocky followed after me, but he was all covered in mud. I begged him to return to my cell. Damn! If only you guys hadn't shown up. If only Knightley hadn't died.
So you say that you dug the tunnel. What did you use to dig it?
Oh, that. Just hammers. And spoons. And rocks. My hands. Some little kid saying buck shovel that I mugged last week. I broke down and now broke back in. I don't even know what I'm saying. I bought them from the supplier, but it was all for nothing. No need to lose your temper. There's always next time.
On the day of the incident, it's possible that Elburn met Knightley while he was alive. I'll have to listen to his testimony carefully.
So it was you guys.
Yes.
You. Shut up! What's with that old bunk?
You said you dug.
What's it to you? You know how long it took me to dig that? I had to make the supply for those tools. After the day I slaved away. Give me back my hard work. Give me back you son of a...
I can't get a word in edgewise. He's getting vulgar.
You can't go around discovering people's holes.
There's an innuendo there somewhere. So, you dug that hole alone?
You're damn right I did!
Could a tunnel like that really be dug by one person?
Wow, such a waste of effort.
A kid like you wouldn't understand. Never rely on others. Never let others see you. Those are the rules we live by in here.
Well, it's a great theme. I can't see where you're coming from.
Okay, don't agree with him.
Oh no, I was just joking.
Well, life wasn't dead. Why did it come to this?
Did you obtain the guard's uniform from the supplier too?
Yeah! That's right, it seems like he got it by threatening a guard. That guy went and stole it from someone's locker.
So when you went through the tunnel, you were already dressed like a guard?
No, to ensure the clothes wouldn't get stained with mud, I carried them with me. Once I got out of the hole and changed clothes, getting out the cell doors was simple. And that was when Rocky ran and jumped up on me.
That must be the moment the security camera captured. I see. Could you add that to your testimony?
Objection! Boom.
You say it was simple getting through the doors.
Yeah, that's right. You got a problem with that, huh?
Even though you managed to strive at Knightley's cell, opening the door wasn't so simple. How do you then unlock the cell door? Well, until that next time, I really appreciate that you took over to watch the video review. Come back for the next one. If you like, subscribe, comment, share, do whatever you want. At that, I'll see you later. Bye.